Where are the vaccines at the moment? Where are they right now?
Thanks, Bongani. Well, firstly, they're in the country. I'm sure, as you guys saw yesterday on television.
Yes, that we know.
They are in our warehouse in Johannesburg. So we have our manufacturing facility in Cape Town, but Johannesburg serves as our distribution hub not only for this vaccine, but it also serves as our distribution hub for all other pediatric vaccines that we normally distribute.
You are on hand, of course, to receive this first consignment, and it may seem like a silly question to ask you where they are, but it's obviously going to be important that security around them is as tight as possible.
Indeed. So we ourselves as a company had amplified security naturally, but we have also been supported by government and the security cluster in ensuring that there is even more security. So on our premises, there is security, there is enhanced security, and there will be security as we distribute, as and when we distribute.
So they're going to be, I don't even know if quarantined is the right word to use here. They're going to be kept for 10 to 14 days. That's what the law requires. Tell me about that process.
Yes, so that process is typical of vaccines and biologicals. So what is happening with this vaccine is essentially the process that many vaccines go through typically. So when we receive the vaccines, they would be stored at our warehouse. We would put them into the various cold rooms, and we would then download the temperature logger just to have a look at the history of the journey from India to our warehouse. And early indications are that the transportation and the temperature was kept well. So as we said now, they are under quarantine. And why we are saying that they are under quarantine is because all vaccine and all batches of vaccine, whether it's COVID or any other else, have to independently be tested by the control laboratory that is under the auspices of the regulator being SAHPRA in this case. So all batches of vaccines have to be independently tested, and they test various things. Firstly, we have to give them history of of the temperature between India and South Africa, where then they will test to make sure that whatever that is said to be in the vaccine, in the concentration that it is there, that the product looks the way it should be. Now, again, those are samples that go to that laboratory. We don't take all the samples. We don't take all the volume to the laboratory. We just take representative samples to that laboratory. But this process is typical, Bongani, of how vaccines typically work.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions.
Your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.